But I know for one fact that a window's not supposed to do this. I know that if I slide this window up and down, it should not be able to pop in and out like that. If I want to pull my window out, I should only be able to do it by unlatching it. And since that's not the case, if wind can blow it down and break my TV, that means that the window is not the right size and it's negligent.
But the reason is that it blew down is because this wasn't put in as it was supposed to be. And it depends where it is.
Yeah, and if the window was the right size, regardless of whenever the window moves, it would have been all right.
I think it's as close as it's right. I'm not saying it's not the
close?
right size. I think it is the right size. I don't know anything apart from you saying that, but from the standpoint, it's been like this for years. It's the only one until you came. You mentioned as far as when you had the issue.
He can measure it. He can measure it. You can measure the window. You can measure the frame.
Do you have a tape measure?
I don't have a mirror. I gotta go to the car.
All right.
You know.
If you don't mind. But I mean, the thing is, this is what I mean. I think it is the right size.
Okay.
But I mean, I understand as far as that's what I'm willing to work with you as far as on that. But it wasn't negligence on my part at all. Because one, you never told me there was an issue. And
That window right there fell out, and they were put in together. So if whoever put the windows in, I'm sure.
When did this fall out?
In 2014.
Okay. Then has it fallen out since?
Because it's glued shut.
Who did it?
It was a different contractor.
Your guy, Bunny.
Yeah, Bunny.
Bunny.
Can you open this and we'll take a look at that.
That's glued. Okay.
What do you mean it's glued?
Okay.
I understand.
Okay. All right. Well, that did fall out, but okay, I see it now.
Well, no, I mean, but things are going to happen in older homes all the time. Dude.
Yeah.
You gotta.
But windows don't fall in often, and we already have this recorded that this thing fell out before too. So that's definitely showing that I did tell you that the windows are messed up. Just because I didn't say check this one too. I mean, you would think that whoever you send would have.
10 years, they've never fallen out, and this was a pretty big storm. And the thing is, this wasn't plugged in. I mean, if you would have had this in, then it wouldn't have fallen out.
Oh, okay. So is it my fault?
I'm just saying, if this would have been put in as it's designed, then this would have. That wouldn't have. I don't think it would have fallen out. According to Raphael, is that correct?
That's a safety pin.
It's a safety pin. It's for. It's basically that way so it's easier for cleaning. Right?
But it's not safe if that whenever you move the window. How is it safe that whenever you move it, it's compromised and it's unlocked and it falls in? So what's safe about it?
I mean, we have to then go after the manufacturer.
Manufacturer?
I mean, because that's how they call the safety pins.
I'm just
That's the way it's designed. Now, whether it was the way it was designed. It was a very big storm. It was probably the biggest storm we've had in over a year.
It wasn't that deep. I don't recall.
I heard on the news, Devontae. It was. I can pull it up on the news.
Okay.
As far as how much damage it was. It was a really, really big.
That is always an option. Like I definitely will take that. And you would have seen like a lot more damage around here if the storm was so severe. Like for what years?
In a couple of years, I'd say
I'm
in
just
a year or
saying.
2 years. It was a pretty big storm from the area. That's what as far as watching on the news.
The area.
The Washington, Maryland, Virginia area.
Oh, I mean, I've just been here and like there've been earthquakes and like really bad, weather, really crazy weather. So some wind that knocked the window out. Like the window is like obviously if you move it a little bit, it'll fall out. So if the wind moved it a little bit, it can fall out. So that means that the wind.
If it's not,
and you said it was very strong.
If it's not latched in.
But we've seen that if you move it a little, you have some problems. And if it's that strong wind that you just talked about from that storm, that means that the window just isn't set up to be strong enough to take that kind of wind. So now I have to pay half for the TV that got broken just because I decided to put it somewhere in the room. If I put my bed,
I would never put a TV in front of the window.
I had my bed. But it's common sense that if you pay for a room, you should be able to arrange your furniture however you would like. But I've had my bed here as well, and if the window fell on me in my head, like you wouldn't be responsible then either. You know what I'm saying? As far as you're concerned, with the wind goes, like I could have been really hurt if I had decided to put my bed over here, and the window fell on me, but. It fell on my TV. Like, so I don't know,
Okay. Well, let me.
So what are you thinking?
Let me let me talk to a couple people
Uh-huh.
just to find out. As far as now that we know more of the information, that's what Raphael was. You were saying that Raphael was saying it was the wrong size.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you ever said
Yeah,
that.
that's what you said to me on the
I said-
phone, and you
I
told me
said
that you had
probably-
called and you talked
I
to
said
Cent and told him that
probably the frame
Uh-huh.
is messed up, but then
probably the frame is
I
messed
didn't
up.
have I didn't have any letter. I didn't have any tools. I came in a check. Oh, you wasn't here. It was the other guy who opened the door earlier. I bring with my regular clothes. I didn't bring any tools. I came to see what needs to be done, you know. And then when you called
And then you
me,
came back the next day.
and then I come back the next day, and I bring my letter, my screw gun, my tools, and I fix it.
And
because
But you
I
didn't fix it
also-
because we just showed that it moved.
I'll show you that it was not locked properly.
Uh-huh.
And also, if you're talking about safety, you should not have this in here because you're supposed
When
to
I
have
got
a tool.
when I rented this place,
No,
that
no,
was
no,
in the
Listen,
window.
listen.
That was in the
Raphael,
window,
I have this-
Raphael.
I have this in
Thank
my
you,
office.
sir.
Mine.
That was in the
Okay.
window.
That's right.
But anyway, it was.
But you said that's not safe.
it was.
What were
not-
you saying about that? Were you saying it's not safe?
You should put it should be a little piece, in outside, just to make it stabilize.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Thank
I'll
you.
talk
I
to-
didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's. I'm sorry
I
that.
hired a heating air conditioning guy to put them in.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the only thing I can tell you is, to me, all my knowledge,
Mhm.
there's nothing wrong with the window. The
Okay.
only thing that I see that it was not pushed in and locate the safety pin back in the channel
Yeah.
to be safe.
All right.
That's
So again, the thing is,
that's my
Okay.
opinion.
the thing is,
Muchas gracias.
All right.
Nos vemos.
All right.
so the thing is,
Huh?
what I think the thing is, if had this been latched in, it very likely would have happened.
Yeah,
Okay,
but,
the thing-
it's also
I
very
don't wanna- I
possible
don't wanna
that it
point
was
fingers.
latched in and the wind blew it out and
I
it
don't
fell.
think so.
You don't think so, but you
No.
just said it was like a really bad storm, so you
It was
just
really
never
messed up.
know.
And it could have happened, but again, the fact that this was like this and you weren't aware of it, and it wasn't put, you weren't aware as far as putting it in there. There's a likelihood that it didn't do it. But the thing is,
And nobody made me aware of it, you know?
Okay.
Did you know that it was like
So
that?
are you wanting to work things out, or are you wanting to point fingers?
I'm not pointing fingers. I'm
Of
telling
course
you
you're
facts. I'm
You've
saying
been
I
pointing
didn't
fingers
know.
from the very get-go, Devontae. When you emailed me and did it in a way, remember, you didn't even want to talk about it. So from the standpoint, I want to see if we can work things out, but you didn't even want to talk.
I'm trying to
You
work
wanted
it out. I'm just
Okay.
saying that everything that we've said has shown that it's nothing. No, nobody told me that the window was like that. No, I didn't know that anything. I've never seen windows that can fall like that. You know, if you don't,
I mean,
if you
they're
don't.
fairly common, but I get that, yeah.
You know, so I just didn't know.
Okay.
Just
Well, I
didn't
mean,
know.
it said your father worked with windows and everything, and all
But
that,
and like I said, he's never put some windows up that fall. So that's why I'm saying that's why it's so weird for me because he
Right.
does it and he does it in a way that
Right.
you don't have to worry about that.
When did you buy the Hunai?
This was bought for me as a Christmas gift at the recent Christmas just passed.
Okay. So I'm trying to find Hunai. I can't find that they're available
Uh-huh.
anymore. But so I'm trying to find out. I can see some.
Is there something like the same price or equal the price?
I mean, there are some. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking they're running. I know I've seen like 3 years ago. I saw something on Hunai. They were saying
Yeah.
they're $98.
Okay.
I'll give you. How about $100?
I mean, I can-
I'll do $100, and then you can get another television.
I mean, I can call my mom and my grandmother because they bought the TV and just ask them how much it was.
Okay.
If that's okay.
Yeah. Find that out. But I mean, I'm willing to offer you $100 to just to
I can just call them and get like,
find out.
you know, something more
Yeah.
accurate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.